Top story at this hour, latest on the U.S.-Iran tensions. U.S. President Donald Trump has announced that he will impose more sanctions on Iran. However, Trump added that military action was still on the table. But the U.S. President also said that he was ready to strike a deal with Tehran, which will be quote-unquote called Make Iran Great Again.
As you know, we have about as strong a sanction grouping as you could possibly have on any country, but we're putting additional sanctions on. They're going on slowly and in some cases actually pretty rapidly. But additional sanctions are being put on Iran. But if Iran wants to become a wealthy nation again, become a prosperous nation, we'll call it, let's make Iran great again. Does that make sense? Make Iran great again. It's okay with me. But they're never going to do it if they think in 5 or 6 years they're going to have a nuclear weapon. I know too much about nuclear, a lot about nuclear, and let me just tell you, they're not going to have a nuclear weapon.
He's also said that if Iran renounces nuclear arms, it would be a very prosperous country and he would be Iran's quote-unquote best friend. This comes after the U.S. president said that he was not looking for war with Iran, but he warned that if a conflict did occur, it would result in quote-unquote obliteration. Meanwhile, Iran has said that it will respond to any American threats of aggression. The Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson has said in a quote here, regardless of any decision the U.S. officials take, we will not allow any of Iran's borders to be violated. Iran will firmly confront any aggression or threat by America, unquote. This after Iran said that firing, unquote, quote-unquote, firing of one bullet towards Iran will set to fire the interest of America and its allies. On Friday, Iranian officials said that Tehran received a message from Trump through Oman, saying that he wanted to in fact talk to Iran about various issues. They also claimed that Trump said an attack on Iran was imminent. These comments came a day after an unmanned U.S. drone was shot down by Iran in the Gulf. Now U.S. State Secretary Mike Pompeo has rejected Iran's claims. He has said that U.S. has made it very clear. He said, and I quote here, when the Iranian regime decides to forgo violence and meet with diplomacy, it knows how to reach U.S. Until then, our diplomatic isolation and economic pressure campaign against the regime will intensify, end quote. Tensions between Iran and U.S. have intensified after the U.S. drone was downed. Iran has claimed that the U.S. military drone was in fact within their border. But U.S. has maintained that it was in the international airspace over the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif has released maps on Twitter to support Iran's claims. These maps on your screen there contain a red dot which has said that was the U.S. drone. The map also contains blue dots representing the trajectory of the drone. He has said that there is no doubt about where the vessel was brought down. Mike Pompeo has hit out at Zarif. He has referred to the maps as hand-drawn and they were not credible and hence cannot dispute the fact. He's also said that this was the second time Iran has attacked an unmanned American aircraft in recent weeks.